So I went
The
to
SLK, was that the Mercedes?
Yes, the 230, yeah.
Is that what you had before this?
Yes.
When did you get this vehicle?
In
When did you
September.
transfer it over?
It was when South Africa was playing rugby, the last final day we played.
Do you know what the registration number of your SLK is?
Yeah, it's on my photos.
Right. Can we just
And
check
then,
that?
Yeah,
Because
please.
if there's insurance held on that in your name,
Excellent.
and
Because I did carry it over, and I did get a thing off them, you know what I mean, when they did the cover over.
Okay.
That's one way of finding it.
F489.
So it's
V.
Victor 489
Foxtrot Delta Sierra.
Right.
Thank you.
I'll just do some checks on that. If you keep having a look in your emails, see if you can find a certificate for this vehicle.
I'd rather have a stick, honestly, if you come through on that, if you can do that, then you go in for Thank you. Do you mind if I roll it, please?
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
Yeah, you're not under arrest. You can do anything you like. Anything you like. You could
At
even.
the moment, we're just getting to the bottom of why it's coming back with no insurance for us. That's it.
That's okay. I've got every right to film it because I know exactly. I'm a protester, so
fair enough.
Yeah, so I've seen what police are like, and I've learnt a lot about filming and things like that. Freeman of the land stuff.
No, well, you're in a public
And if it was up
area,
to me,
if it was
up to me, I would. The minute you pulled us over, I would have played my Freeman of the land. But it's not up to me to do that. I ain't got permission to do that.
That doesn't.
But
really
believe
work in
me,
terms of,
you won't get nothing off if it was me.
That's up to you. It's all the process at the end of the day. It's all it is. It's all
I don't have to installation like your installation, sorry.
The policy process. You're a sheep. Protecting paedophiles. Are you aware of that?
Sorry?
Are you aware that you're protecting paedophiles? That you are generating money for paedophiles? Are you aware of that?
Yeah,
do you know
don't actually have
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth is a satanic paedophile, and the royal family are all at it. They're all at it. Everybody, they're all at it. All them who you're working for are all big, massive child trafficking rings. And judging by your face, I think you know.
I work in Bridlington.
I think you know already. Judging by your face, you'll know that already.
I couldn't possibly comment because I work.
And you are there protecting Her Majesty.
No, don't worry. I'm a reformed smoker myself.
And do you know why Her Majesty's not getting arrested? Because you are at Her Majesty's police who arrest people just getting on with their lives, doing no harm to people. And then you take them to Her Majesty's court. So you'll never see Her Majesty's little henchmen arresting Her Majesty and taking to Her Majesty's court and putting her in Her Majesty's prison, will you? Never. Because that's how it works, you see. It's us and them. And you should either be on our side or their side. But you'll know that already, because I can tell. And by the way, John, you are not under any time scale. If you want to stand there for an hour finding that document, you are in your right to.
I've got it on.
They're going to get as cold as what you are.
I'm afraid that vehicle's coming back with no insurance.
That's not my car anymore. I sold that on to somebody else.
The insurance policy for it, there isn't one running. So basically,
it's not like that insurance.
Yes, I cancelled that in September.
Yeah, and it's showing that it's cancelled because it's showing that it's registered to somebody else and there's no insurance for it. So unless you can show that you've got an insurance
I'm
policy
just
for this
looking out,
vehicle.
honestly.
Well, at least you've took another working man off the street for the night who can't go near his living now, can you? Some people don't get the pension like you what will. So that's what you're hanging on for.
Well, I mean, on this one.
On that one?
Yeah, this is a Lancaster.
It's not coming up in anybody. Yeah. He's saying it's not insured.
Take your time, John, find it. Don't let them intimidate you. It's called, exactly, the pressure in you. It's the tactics.
The attachments for stuff. Hang on, spammed it.
You got it?
No,
It's like me, I'm fully insured. I'm fully insured to drive. I'm pretty sure I'm fully insured to drive any car. And if you had a heart in you, you'd just say, do you know what?
John was driving the car. So
You'd just say, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, there's paedophiles raping our fucking kids. And you're working for them, generating money for them. What are you going to tell your kids? Can you see it's turning into a dictatorship day by day, and you've got kids. I'm sure you've got kids. And then you'll have grandkids like I am, and you see even worse what's coming. Do you know what makes me sick? Is I've got a 12-year-old grandson, and when my daughter was pregnant, nearly ready to drop him, right, a guy drugged up to fuck was kicking my door down, and I dialed 999. There was me and my daughter in the house. Dialed 999, right, and the operator could hear him screaming and shouting. A total stranger, right? Oh, the police are on the way. Do you know how long it took them to come?
I couldn't possibly comment.
An emergency like that, 2 women, vulnerable, 1 pregnant, a man, a psychopathic man, bolting a door down, drugged up. How long do you think it took the police to come?
I don't know, because...
They never fucking did. Oh. And you know what? I taught my kids never to be cheeky, never to disrespect people. My son was in trouble a few times, and if the police came to my house and he was back-chatting, he got a fucking good harding for it. And then I lost respect for the police that day on, but I still had a little bit of respect. But then when I started going to protest outside the houses of paedophiles, and I started seeing the Metropolitan Police beat people up, people who were disabled, doing nothing wrong except demanding that the paedophiles or the people who were screwing us over leave the place, and you fucking lot was diving on them. Disabled people, do you know what I mean? Then I lost respect. I thought, do you know what? You pigs.
Honestly, God, I don't know how come I did it.
You pigs protecting paedophiles, and that's all I see you as now. Generating money for a fucking cartel that are living on corruption. Do you live in Brid? Must be hard seeing all the little workers who've been in them places for years and years and years, and then suddenly some corrupt fuckers in Brid decide to sort of bring all the corporations, so driving all the little men out. You know, the Marston's pubs and the big fish restaurants and stuff like that. What about Al Jackal's been there 50 years? And if that poor old sod who's been there 50 years decided he's not going, you fuckers would be there evicting him with the bankers. Right or wrong? You can look at each other shrugging, but am I right or wrong?
Yep.
I could drive that car home, I'm insured. You could just turn a blind eye to it, couldn't you?
Not turning a blind eye to it.
No, because you're just
Driving down the road
pigs.
with no insurance.
Pigs. Protecting paedophiles. God, I can't wait to put this on Facebook tomorrow.
Feel free.
Octagon. Octagon.
See your smirking little face.
I'm not interested in speaking
Good.
to you. We're speaking to John.
Good, I'll just stand here ranting. I'll plant some seeds into your mans. Hang on. I'm going to go on Facebook and get some... I'm going to get...
Stop interfering
Once,
with what's going on.
is he under arrest? Is he under
At the
arrest?
moment, no, he's not under arrest.
Don't go in the car, because once you go in their
John,
car,
can you
you're
take a
stepping
seat with
into...
us so
John,
we can sort it out?
listen to me.
Well, I
Is he
don't
under
want to. I
arrest?
can't get that on you. I don't know what I've
John,
done with it.
is he under arrest?
At the moment, it's coming up saying that you've got no insurance for your vehicle and you can't...
Until they arrest you, John, you do not have to do
So
anything they say.
We're going to deal with this by means of a report for summons.
Yeah.
Right? And we're going to seize your vehicle under Section 165 of the Road Traffic Act.
But if I can
Right?
prove I've got insurance for tomorrow, I can get that vehicle
exactly.
back.
We can't
Like,
let you
I
drive
don't-
off with
I've-
here with that vehicle.
Yeah.
And we're going to seize the vehicle under Section 165 of the Road Traffic Act.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If you can provide a proof of insurance to the police station tomorrow, and it's
Yeah.
all on the forms and everything that we give you,
Yeah, yeah.
then they'll be able to release that vehicle for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But at the moment, you're going to be reported for the offence. Okay. So at the moment, okay, that's the way that we're going to deal with it. So because we believe that you've committed a road traffic offence, okay, I'm going to caution you, so you don't have to say anything, but in the arm of defence if you do not mention...
Is he under
caution,
arrest?
something
Is cautioning, is he under arrest?
And we'll be given evidence, okay? I have to say at the moment, you're not under arrest, okay? But I'm going to ask you to take a seat in the patrol
And you
car
certainly
so
don't
that we can
understand
go through
either. You
everything
don't
in
understand.
this
You don't
explanation.
stand under anybody ever.
What about my lady friend?
She can wait here.
No worries. Do you want to sit in the
I
car?
think I should get on Facebook, get hold of my groups and get, because as far as I know, until you are under arrest, you do not have to get in their vehicle, John.
So if you do take a car, can you get me a taxi, please?
We're driving a vehicle without insurance.
Yeah,
We've got two ways to deal with this, and I've told you the way that I intend to deal with it,
Yeah,
which is by
understand.
reporting someone, I'm going to seize your vehicle under
Yeah,
section
yeah.
165 of the Road Traffic Act.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to take a seat in the vehicle so
Yeah.
we can get this matter dealt with.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're on your way. You'll have to leave the vehicle keys with us. We'll get it recovered, and then obviously it goes
You'll
through
have
the
to come
system.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get in a car for it. I'm insured for it, so I'd rather just get you home than...
Come round this side for us, John.
Yeah, no problem.
But I'm filming, John. That's all I'm doing. I'm the filming for your safety, and you shouldn't have got in the car, because now you're getting in the car, you're entering their ship.
I'm trying to get you out.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. How do you sleep tonight, eh? When your kids knowing what you're doing? Paedophile protector. Protecting rapists. Protecting rapists who rape little girls and boys. Must feel really proud of yourselves. Feel so proud of yourself, and yet you disgust me. It's no wonder you get the name pigs. In fact, it's an insult to pigs. Even they won't protect a rapist, I don't think. Rapists that rape probably kids your kids' age. So when you go to bed tonight, you'll think about that, won't you? And see if your pension's worth it. I can see you've got a conscience. The other one hasn't. He's a drone, but I can see it in your face that it does bother you. That there's a little bit of humanity left in you, but you're in a blind spot. You can't get out. It's the job, innit? It's the money, your mortgage. Probably got a demanding wife, because you look like a posh boy. Or obviously met a posh girl. High maintenance. Feeding the corporations with a Gucci. Making the rich richer. While the poor get poorer and poorer. Get more shit put on them, more policy enforcements put on them.
Excuse me.
It's got to you that, hasn't it? She's frowning. I read body language. Pardon? What's that?
If you want to get into your
Put your
phone
window,
data-
can't you put your window down? He's not under arrest, so he's not going to do a runner, is he? He's done it ages ago.
No, we're just having a conversation.
Right, what did you say,
I'm
John?
looking just for my data.
You just swipe it down.
I don't know how to do it, John.
You just swipe it down, and it's mobile data. It's on.
No, it's not.
Mobile data, it's there.
The mobile data is the receive stuff. I've got, you get files in your phone. You get different files. You got like a file explorer. Yeah, I'm looking for a data because I've got like the music, your data and stuff like that. And I'm looking for the data file.
You're looking for documents, right? Yeah. You go.
So no, it's my data. It says data. You got your data, your photos and all stuff. What's in your memory card.
My photos.
Thank you.
But if not,
This one can't handle the truth, can you? Put your window up.
Yeah, but I've got people, I've got DVLA to do it for me. They don't go to work. It's J55.
That's 365 and
At the moment, the police are ignoring me. I think you've got a bald tyre at the front, you know. We need to check. What's the there is, because I've just gone round them and felt the inside of your tyre on your side.
We went round with a digital.
Well, I've just gone round it, and I think you're on bald tyres. That's because you know I'm right. That's because you know I'm right. I think for pedestrian safety, you should get out your car and check it. I think there's a crime being committed. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, excuse me, police officer, it doesn't take two of you, does it? I've got to report a crime. Excuse me, officer. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. Bald tyres. Wow, bald tyres on a police car. Bald tyres on a police car. You've committed a crime. And it's all on film. And I will be reporting this crime to a real police officer tomorrow because I'm a damsel in distress reporting a crime and you're ignoring me. Mr. Bald Tyres. See what I mean, John? One rule for them and one rule for everybody else. They didn't expect somebody like me to be here, did you? That's because you know I'm right, yes. Got you by the short and curlies, haven't I, pigs? And I'll be needing your names as well. Because this is going to get reported tomorrow. And the funny thing is, by the gilt on your face, you both know you're on bald tyres. That's how much your little paedophiles care about you. They can't even afford to replace your tyres. They don't care if you crash, do they? Not protecting your safety now, are they? Mr. Bald Tyres. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bald tyres. How ironic is that? And it's all on film. Oh, you've made my day. You've made my day. I've put my penny in it. Hoo hoo hoo! Have you got a spare tyre in your boot? Because this car's unroadworthy. In fact, I might even do an MOT check on your car, because I've found out a lot of police cars aren't even MOT'd. Noticed how it's all capitals? That's all you are, just a capital. As soon as you're finished, I want to report a crime. Excuse me, officer, the one who's not doing anything. When you're finished, I'd like to report a crime, please.
Okay, in which case then you can ring 101.
No,
And then they'll take all the details.
I'm a damsel in distress,
it'll
and
be
I've got a
allocated.
policy officer right here now who's actually committing a crime, and you're going to drive off in that car, aren't you? Knowing full well that them bolt inside of that tyre is bald as fuck. He is. I'm not a mechanic, but I know them tyres are bald. And if you drive off in this car, You're as bad as everybody else, aren't you? One rule for you and one rule for everybody else. And you're ignoring a damsel in distress.